first show of 2021. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. Hey, Michelle. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow, come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Tuesday. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, Tuesday, when you're tomorrow, come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, it's Tuesday. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through Tuesday, the election day, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Come on, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you. It comes sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you, Georgia. It leads back to you, Georgia, Georgia. No peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative, and don't mess with Mr. On Between. You gotta look for them and bring gloom down to the minimum and have faith, or pandemonium is liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah and the ark. What did they do just when everything seemed so dark? They said you gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you, Georgia, Georgia. No peace we'll find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on our mind. day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, Georgia, don't let us down. No peace we'll find with an old sweet song. It keeps Georgia on our minds. The sun will come out tomorrow, Tuesday, January 5th. Vote, Georgians, please, vote. Oh. There's got to be a morning after, the morning after tomorrow. If we can hold on through the night, we'll have a chance to find the sunshine. Hey, David, let's keep on looking for the light. There's got to be a morning after. Elaine, it's right beside the storm. Why don't we cross the bridge together and find a place that's safe and warm? It's not too late, we should be giving. Only with love can we climb. It's not too late, not while we're living. There's a something with time. There's got to be a morning after. We're moving closer to the shore. I know we'll get there by tomorrow. Tomorrow, election day, we'll get there. And we'll escape the darkness. We won't be searching anymore. There's got to be a morning out. 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 There's got to be. Manny! Vote! Okay, and that concludes the silly beginning of. I wanted to do a little pay-in because tomorrow, you know, we've had a rough couple of months since the election. Hopefully tomorrow, whatever happens in the Georgia election will happen, and on the 6th, whatever happens, they'll finally get this over with. And on January 20th, things will get hopefully better. Okay, so anyway. During the month of January, I'm going to be doing some interesting things. We're going to be having, like, today is Just Joe. And then I'm a very thin woman underwater. David, you know the lines from, like, the Poseidon Adventure. One of the other things I love is when when Stella Stevens says about Shelley Winters, I'm going next in case fat ass gets stuck. I don't want to be behind her. God bless Stella Stevens. She was always a handful. Hey, Chris. But we're going to be doing, during the rest of the month, some things called, a Broadway review types things. So it's going to be called Broadway Surprise. Joe's Broadway Surprise. So next week, Joe's Broadway Surprise is going to present Godspell. So several people were saying, what show should be a good one to start with? So many people have done productions of Godspell. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Next week, I'm going to have a whole bunch of guest singers. And everyone's going to sing songs from Godspell, and it'll be great. And then the following week, I'm going to be doing a thing called Songs About Love Gone Wrong. Oh, I love songs about love gone wrong. We're going to do a couple of those tonight to give you an example. And then Songs About Love Gone Right the following week. And then in February, we will have another Broadway surprise with a special show. It's going to have some very special guests. You will all see. Okay. Because I love me some Broadway. Speaking of some Broadway, one of the shows that I wanted to do all of the songs from was Grease. I personally happen to love the musical Grease. All of my friends hate it. They all say, no, they don't like that show. I was in that show. That was one of my first big things that I did after I graduated from college. So I played Duty, and it was was very important for me. And so I would like to do it, since we're not going to get a chance to do it on Broadway Surprise with Joe. This was my song. C, 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 A minor, F, 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 G, 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 D7. In this case, it's A flat, F minor, D flat, E7, whatever. What's that playing on the radio? Why do I start swaying to and fro? I have never heard that song before, but if I don't hear it anymore, it's still familiar to me, sends a chill right through me, cause those chords remind me of the night that I first fell in love with you. Those magic changes, my heart arranges a melody that's never the same, a melody that's calling your name, Elaine, and brings you, please come back to me, please return to me, don't go away again, or make them play again, that music I want to hear, as once again you'll whisper in my ears, oh my darling, So Elaine just said, I love Grease. The only other person that I know that loves Grease is my friend Elaine Breyer, who I work with at Don't Tell Mama. As a matter of fact, when I play on Tuesday nights at Don't Tell Mama, when it's open, what we usually do is I will start to play a sing. It's right. David says it's never in the key of C. I know. In the key, I sang it in the key of C though when I was 22. We usually do the entire show. So I am going to do Grease, whether they like it or not. Elaine Breyer and Joe Regan sing the entire score to Grease. Oh, Elaine, we should do that. That'll be fun. I'll be waiting by the radio. You'll come back to me someday, I know. Been so lonesome since your last goodbye. But I'm singing as I cry, while the bass is pounding, while the drums are sounding, beating of my broken heart. You rise the first place on the chart. My heart arranges those magic changes. Oh, oh, yeah. We go together like Rama-Lama-Lama, Kadidi-Dinky-Dum. Remember forever like Shubap-Shawada-Wadi-Boom-De-Boom. Chang-Chang, Changity-Chang-Shabap. We'll always be like one. Wow, yeah. We're one of a kind, like dip-de-dip-de-dip-de-wop-de-doo-be-doo. Our names are signed like boogity-boogity-boogity-shoobity-wop-shwap. Chang-Chang, Changity-Chang-Shabap. We'll always be like one. Wow, 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 wow. When we go out at night and stars are shining bright up in the skies above, or at a high school dance when you can find romance, maybe it might be Rama-Lama-Lama, Shubap, Shawada-Wada, Yippity-Boom-De-Boom. Chang-Chang, Changity-Chang-Shabap. Dip-de-dip-de-dip, do-wop-de-doo-de-doo. Boogity-boogity-boogity-boogity, shubity-wop-shwap, shada-na-na-na-na-na, yippity-bip-de-boom. Wop-ba-ba-loo-bop-a-wop-bamboo. Our names are signed like wop-ba-ba-loo-bop-a-wop-bamboo. Just like my brother, it's shada-na-na-na-na-na, yippity-boom-de-boom. Chang-Chang, Changity-Chang-Shabap. We'll always be together. Whoa, yeah. We'll always be together. We'll always be together. We'll always be together. Well, a couple number of people were saying in the comments, I love Grease, I love Grease. We're going to do Grease. It's going to be Elaine Breyer, Joe Regan sing Grease with special guests that will come in, that'll jump in and do all kinds of silly things. So somebody made in the requests, was it Penny? Somebody requested and said they can't wait for one of my other favorite numbers. Your story's sad to tell, a teenage ne'er-do-well, most mixed up non-delinquent on the block. Your future's so unclear now, what's left of your career now, can't even get a trade in. on your smile. Beauty school dropout, no graduation day for you. Beauty school dropout, missed your midterms and flunk shampoo. Well, at least you could have taken time to wash and clean your clothes up after spending all that dough to have the doctor fix your nose up. Better get moving. Why keep your feeble hopes alive? What are you proving? You've got the dream but not the drive. If you go for your diploma, you can join a steno pool, turn in your T's and comb, and go back to high school. Thank you, Penny, for requesting it. Beauty school dropout, hanging around the corner store. Beauty school dropout, it's about time you knew the score. Well, they couldn't teach you anything. You think you're such a looker, but no customer would go to you unless she was a hooker. Baby, don't sweat it. You're not cut out to hold a job. Better forget it. Who wants their hair done by a slob? Now your bangs are curled, your lashes twirled, and still the world is cruel. Turning your T's and comb and go back to high school. Hey, Ron. Baby, don't blow it. Don't put my good advice to shame. Baby, you know it. Even dear Abby'd say the same. Well, I called the shot, get off the pot. I really gotta fly. Gotta be going to that mall shop in the sky. Beauty school dropout, go back to high school. Beauty school dropout, go back to high school. Beauty school dropout. Oh, Elaine, I've got ideas for us to do the entire score of Grease. It's going to be very funny. Somebody was just requesting some more of the songs. Worst things I could do, we'll do them all. It's going to all be done. It's going to all be done. I promise you. I promise you. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and pictured curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. So if you're worried and you can't sleep, count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. Picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. So if you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. All right, so that was a request. Somebody was requesting some Irving Berlin, and I was feeling very beginning of the year thing. Count your blessings, because so many rough things happened in 2020, and as we look forward to 2021 and better things. Okay, so here is a sample of a song about love gone wrong, or love that's continuing to go wrong. Down in Jamaica, they got lots of pretty women. They'll steal your heart, then they'll break your heart. Lonesome Sue, she's in love with old Sam. Take him from the fire to the frying pan. On and on, she just keeps on trying. And she smiles when she feels like crying. On and on, on and on, on and on. This song has a tendency to go on and on, but you'll see what I mean. Poor old Jimmy, he's in love with the moonlight. Saw his woman with another man. Then he takes a ladder, steals the stars from the sky, puts on Sinatra and starts to cry. On and on, he just keeps on trying. And he smiles when he feels like dying. On and on, on and on, on and on. When the first time is the last time, it can make you feel so bad. But if you know it, show it, hold on tight. Don't let her say goodnight. The sun on my shoulders got my toes in the sand. My woman left me for another man. But I don't care, I'll just dream and stay tan. Toss my heart up, see where it lands. On and on, I just keep on trying. And I smile when I feel like dying. On and on, on and on, on and on. On and on, on and on, on and on. On and on, on and on, on and on. That's a sad song. It's a silly sad song too. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me want you. And all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me sad. But there were times, dear, you made me feel so glad. You made me sigh, for I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. I think you're grand, it's true. Yes, I do, indeed I do, you know I do. Gimme, 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 gimme what I cry for. You know you got the kind of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you. Kevin, hello. Dream and stay tan. Oh, you didn't know that was the line? Who was it? Bill Morgan used to sing that song at the Duplex. I loved when he used to sing that. You made for granted. It's true. Yes, I do. Did I do? You know I do. Give me, give me, give me, give me what I cry for. You know you got the brand of kisses that I die for. You made me love you. You know you made me love you. Okay, I don't know that song. I don't know, because somebody said, can you play You Made Me Love You? And I'm thinking, I know that song. I don't know that song. Well, I play it for other people. I just realized as I was singing it, I don't know the words to that. Okay, somebody asked for this song too, and I really don't know this song either. So I'm going to make sure I do it right. A little Dusty Springfield. Jimmy Way was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, she'd come along. When they'd gather around the parlor talking, Cousin Jimmy would take me walking. Through your backyard we'd go walking. Then he'd look into my eyes. Lord knows, to my surprise, the only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. Then he started sweet talking to me. He told me everything is gonna be alright. Kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can we get away again tonight? The only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. Hell, well, I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me he's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we're growing. The only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. I tried for this, but they're very close to each other. If you can see the cymbal and the jingle bells, I gotta take the jingle bells off because I can hear the jingle bells are making noises as we go. Okay, for the next number, it is a Johnny Mercer request. They say there's a tree in the forest, a tree that will give you a sign. Come along with me to that sweetheart tree. Come and carve your name next to mine. They say if you kiss the right sweetheart, the one you've been waiting for, big blossoms of white will burst into sight, and your love will be true evermore. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Ah! All right, now a Johnny Mercer song you don't hear every day. I never want to look into those eyes again. I never want to see them shine. I never want to think about your size again, or feel your cheek so close to mine. I never want to think about your kiss again, those huggable arms so squeezable and so tight. I never ever want to feel like this again. No, never until tomorrow night. If Leslie Anderson was here, she'd be playing a trombone. Those eyes again, I never want to see them shine. I never want to think about your size again, or feel your cheek so close to mine, your thighs. Susie, I never want to think about your kiss again, those huggable arms so squeezable and so tight. I never ever want to feel like this again. No, never until tomorrow night. All right, that was one of there were a couple of Johnny Mercer requests. That was one of them. Oh, here's another Johnny Mercer request. Just making sure that my piano's in the correct key. I gotta use the real piano to make sure. Okay. Does your mother realize the stork delivered quite a prize the day they left you on the family tree? Does your dad appreciate that you are merely super great, the miracle of every century? Well, if they don't, then send them both to me. You must have been a beautiful baby. You must have been a wonderful child when you were only starting to go to kindergarten. I bet you drove the little boys wild, and when it came to winning blue ribbons, I bet you made the other kids sigh. I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. I bet you took the cutest bow. You must have been a beautiful baby, 'cause baby, look at you now. Wow. Show the other kids how. I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. I bet you took the cutest bow. You must have been a beautiful baby, 'cause baby, look at you now. Oh, wow. I can't help myself. You have to take this bell away from me. The bell is like dope. I can't help myself. I have to have dope. You put it in front of me. I just use it. All right. And now, for a song that Judy Garland would have sung in her youth. Never could carry a tune. Never knew where to start. But you came along and everything was wrong. And you put a song in my heart. Dear, when you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a symphony. Zing went the strings of my heart. 'Twas like a breath of spring. I heard a robin sing about a nest torn apart. All nature seemed to be in perfect harmony. Zing went the strings of my heart. Your eyes made sky seem blue again, but what else could I do again but keep repeating through and through, I love you, love you. I still recall the thrill, I guess I always will. I hoped we'll never depart. Dear, with your lips to mine, a rhapsody divine. Zing went the strings of my heart. Dance break again. Could I do again but keep repeating through and through, I love you, love you. I still recall the thrill, I hoped I always will, and I hope we'll never depart. Dear, with your lips to mine, a rhapsody divine. Zing went the strings of my dope. It's dope. All right. Now, in honor of Broadway Surprise, I'm going to do for you a song that we do at Don't Tell Mama. Usually in the beginning of the evening, I'll be playing some sort of like silly things to like, you know, just kind of get the crowd going. Some Broadway, pop, rock and roll, country, American standards, oldies. But then when it's time to like start the show, I've got 3 colleagues that I work with. And they all sort of jump in. Michelle, rehab for Joe. Get him off the dope. Get him off the bell. We will do like a group number, and the group number that we love to start with is "You Gotta Have a Gimmick" from Gypsy. Now, I don't know why they call the song "You Gotta Have a Gimmick" when in the song they always sing "You gotta get a gimmick." It's like you gotta get a gimmick, but the song is called "You Gotta Have a Gimmick." And the reason that I know that is because if you look at the music. Oh, wrong one. If you look at the music, it says you gotta have a gimmick. So, just imagine that I am 3 different strippers. But normally we would have 3 different people that would do this for us. Stops out till they call the cops out. Grind your behind till you're banned. But you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get a hand. You can sacrifice your sacro, working in the back row, bump in a dump till you're dead. But you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. You can. That's how burlesque was born. May I, but I do it with a heart. If Allison Nussbaum was here, she would do the horn. Something wrong with stripping, Allison? Once I was a schlepper, now I'm Miss Mazeppa with my revolution in dance. You gotta get a gimmick if you wanna have a chance. She can. That's how they'll never make her rich. Me, but I do it with a switch. I wish I had a switch that I could turn on here. I'm electrifying, and I ain't even trying. I never have to sweat to get paid. Cause if you got a gimmick, gypsy girl, you got it made. All them ooms and them ooms and them ooms ain't gonna spell success. Me, but I do it with finesse. Tessitura is so much more demurer than all them other ladies, because you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get applause. Do something special, anything that's special. Earn yourself a big fat cigar. You're more than just a mimic when you got a gimmick. Take a look how different we are. If you wanna make it, twinkle while you shake it. If you wanna grind it, wait till you've refined it. If you wanna bump it with a trumpet. Get yourself a gimmick and you too can be a star. Leslie was Tessitura? Oh my God, I did not know that. Was Victor Herbie or was he Tulsa? That was what I wanted to know. Allison will answer that in the comments. Victor Warbella was one of those two things. Okay. Bump it with a trumpet. All right. And now it is time for... Heavenly shades of night are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist your voice is calling. It's twilight time. When purple-colored curtains mark the end of day, I hear you, my dear, at twilight time. Deepening shadows gather splendor as day is done. Fingers of night will soon surrender the setting sun. I count the moments, darling, until you're here with me. Together at last at twilight time. Here in the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous beneath the blue. Here in the sweet and same old way, I fall in love again as I did then. Deep in the dark, your kiss will thrill me like days of old, lighting the spark of love that filled me with dreams untold. Each day day I pray for evening just to be with you. Together at last at twilight time. Dance break. In the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous beneath the blue. Here, in the sweet and same old way, I fall in love again as I did then. Deep in the dark, your kiss will thrill me like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me with dreams untold. Each day I pray for evening just to be with you. Together at last at twilight time. Yes, twilight time. And then the next one. I could hide 'neath the wings of a bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm might never ring. Oh, but it rings and we rise, wipe the sleep out of our eyes. The shaving razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on a steed. There's a vision. Now you know how happy we can be, a white knight on a steed, naked. Oh, the good times come, but then without $1 to spend. Hey, John, how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Oh, all right. I need a cough drop, but that's all right. I'll wait till later. So now I'm going to sing a song that I love from a musical that I love called She Loves Me. It's a little... that happens in the wintertime. Now imagine, you know, like a lot of times we have to, like, even if you want to go to a restaurant now, they still have dining outside, and it's freezing cold, and people are dining outside. So imagine standing outside, and this is one of the things that you can imagine if you were outside and you were cold. Well, wonders never cease. I didn't like her. I couldn't stand her. I wouldn't have her. I never knew her, but now I do, and I could, and I would, and I know. Vanilla ice cream is a little high for you. This isn't vanilla ice cream, but maybe I should sing that next. You just gave me an idea. She loves me, and to my amazement, I love it, knowing that she loves me. She loves me, true, she doesn't show it. How could she, when she doesn't know it? Yesterday she loved me, but today she loves me, and tomorrow, her. I'm speechless, for I mustn't tell her. It's wrong now, but it won't be long now before my love discovers that she and I are lovers. Imagine how surprised she's bound to be. She loves me. She loves me. I love her, isn't that a wonder? Yeah, you betcha. I wonder why I didn't want her. Well, she has one of those, I want her, that's the thing that matters. And matters are improving daily. Yesterday I loathed her, but today I love her. And tomorrow, I'm tingling, such delicious tingles. I'm trembling, what the heck does that mean? It's freezing, that's because it's cold outside. But still I'm incandescent, and like some adolescent, I'd like to scrawl on every wall I see. She loves me, she loves me. I'm gonna hold off, and when we do, she loves me, I will make Deb sing. I am so sorry about last night. I am so sorry about last night. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong. Feeling like I don't belong. Walking around, some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I'll always wind up here with you. Nice to know somebody loves me. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find someone who loves me. What I feel has come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. What I feel has come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. I have a confession to make. I love Mondays, and I love the rain. And I love the cowbell. Can't help myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming to that time when I will be saying hello, saying goodbye, and preparing myself for next year, for next week. Day by day. You'll hear. We'll do tons of songs from Godspell, and everyone will be able to do. Baby face. Baby face. What key am I in? Baby face. You've got the cutest little baby face. What key is this piano in? Baby face. You've got the cutest little baby face. Now's not another one to take your place. Baby face. My poor heart is jumping. You sure have started something, baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I sure fell in love with your pretty baby face. The cutest little baby face. There's not another one to take your place. Baby face. My poor heart is jumping. You sure have started something, baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I sure fell in love with your pretty baby. 5'2", eyes of blue. Oh, what 5'2" could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned up pose, never seen such other bows. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life isn't her. Could she love, could she coo, could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? Covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. Could she love, could she coo, could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? Has anybody seen my gal? Has anybody seen my gal? Just in time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. I'll see you next week when I will have Joe's Broadway Surprise Godspell.